Hi partners, President J. Gabriel, philosopher and professional on marketing digital, and I am one copywriter, trained for imaging voice, trained for imaging sound, filosofy, today able talk of music of rock, the music of CVR on group of hard rock Guns N' Roses, train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. For me, the group on rock off. For me, the group on hard rock is one grand group of stars on rock and roll. Train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. And sorry, partners, my English less perfect. I'm from Brazil. Train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. Filosofy. I am Diego Gabriel, I am one philosopher, and I am one copywriter. Train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. The music, CVR, on group of hard rock, Guns N' Roses, is one music, is one music of grand destruction, universal, grand reflection, able, one reflection, able on road and road, on road and road, on road and road, reflection, able on round and road. Train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. Philosophy. For me, the leader of group of hard rock Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose, is one grand partners, is one grand brother. Train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. Philosophy. Civil War is one music of reflection on apocalypse. Train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. I am J. Gabriel, I am one philosopher, I am one copywriter, I am one professional on marketing digital, on vision social, on vision for education. Philosophy. Civil War on group, hard rock, on group of hard rock, Guns N' Roses, grand song, grand reflection social universal. For me, the music, Civil War, on group of hard rock, Guns N' Roses, is one music of grand reflection social universal. The music, Civil War, on group, Guns N' Roses, speak of grand disgrace and grand destructions in present era on war. Train for main voice, train for main voice. Philosophy. I am J. Gabriel, I am one copywriter, I am one philosopher. I like of journalism and I like of information technology. Train for main voice, train for main voice. I like of philosophy and I like of rock and roll. Philosophy, culture and art. Philosophy, culture and art. Train for imaging voice. Train for imaging voice. I am Diego Gabriel and I like of journalism and I like of information technology. Training for million voice, training for million voice. Philosophy. I like of journalism, philosophy, and I like of rock and roll. Training for million voice, training for million voice. For me, the music civil war own group of hard rock Guns N' Roses is one grand reflection universal, reflection for peace, reflection for peace, reflecting for peace. Philosophy. More, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. Train for imaging voice, train for imaging voice. For world better, more justiça social. For world better, more justiça social. For one world on destruction and disgrace, more peace and more justiça social. Train for immediate voice. Train for immediate voice. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Train for immediate voice. Train for immediate voice. Philosophy. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Philosophy. Train for immediate voice. Train for immediate voice. I am Diego Gabriel and I like of journalism and I like of information technology. I like of rock and roll and I like of rock and roll. I like of culture pop. Train for immediate voice. Train for immediate voice. Train for immediate voice. I am Diego Gabriel. I am one philosopher and I am one copywriter. Civil War, one grand rules of group, hard rock of group, on group of hard rock Guns N' Roses, on group of hard rock Guns N' Roses. Music, the music Civil War speak grand wars in present era. Disgrace universal, disgrace universal, disgrace universal. Grand, grand reflection social universal, grand reflection social universal. Train for immediate voice, train for immediate voice. Philosophy. I am Diego Gabriel, I am one philosopher and I am one copywriter. I like of journalism and I like of culture pop. I like of rock and roll. I like of philosophy. I am Diego Gabriel and I am one philosopher. I am one professional on marketing digital, on vision social and vision for education. Train for immediate voice, train for immediate voice. The politics is advanced for war and other miles. The art on war for the art on war, the art on war and return for marketing. Train for immediate voice, train for immediate voice. Train. Philosophy. I am Diego Gabriel, I am one philosopher. For me, the music, civil war, on group of hard rock Guns N' Roses is one grand reflection for peace and more justice universal. Philosophy. Train for immediate voice, train for immediate voice. Come on, parties, let's go. It is for one user on board. Philosophy. Train for immediate voice, train for immediate voice. Come on, partners, let's go. It is for one user on board. Train for immediate voice, train for amazing voice. I am J. Gabriel, and I like of philosophy, and I like of journalism. Train for amazing voice. Train for amazing voice. Train for amazing voice. Train for amazing voice.